Well, one thing that's facing big changes in the upcoming Batman Caped Crusader is Harley Quinn. And now we've got some very, very interesting details about the character, and some of the changes that have happened make a ton of sense and should work well for the story. Let's break down some of the information from the recent Variety article, talk about Chung's performance as Harley Quinn, and why this change might actually be great for the character. Now before we do that though, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. We do daily Marvel and DC videos and want to be your place for all the superhero news, but we're going to bring it to you truthfully and transparently so you are in the know. Well, I know I'm not alone in my excitement for Batman Caped Crusader. We're a little more than a month away from the premiere of the show, and honestly, the first look and the voice cast reveal has fans pretty excited. Now, who the new Batman is going to be has been the talk of the town, and we now know it's Hamish Linklater. But we also have a new Harley Quinn, and she will be voiced by Jamie Chung. Now, Chung is probably most famous for her roles in Lovecraft Country and Stone Cold Fox, and she's going to be bringing this new version of Harley Quinn to life. Now, in the recent Variety Fair article, they dove in a little bit into this new version of Harley Quinn and how she's going to differ from, well, the traditional version we have gotten in the comics and in other media. Now, her performance as Harley Quinn is an absolute radical departure from the previous version of the character. Everything from her sort of madcap attitude to her Brooklyn accent have all been completely reimagined for the character. Additionally, her origin story has also been reimagined, and in the Vanity Fair article we found out that her version of Dr. Harleen Quinzel is still a psychologist, but one who chooses wrongdoing on her radar rather than being driven insane by the Joker, and at this point in the story has no part in her life, at least not yet. Now, what's interesting is that this version of Harley Quinn is basically a self-appointed vigilante with more in common with Batman than, well, any other previous version of the character. And her crime spree in the series involves capturing and manipulating the wealthiest citizens of Gotham. During an interview with Vanity Fair, Chung actually said, and I quote, "You have a psychiatrist that is really bubbly and seems like she really cares about her clients, but she's kind of like a Robin Hood. She treats some of the elites in Gotham, but she takes it upon herself to bring justice in her own way." It's kind of creepy. They really wanted Harley Quinn to be very menacing, a bit more quiet and calculating. In a weird way, she's like a dominatrix. You're in all this pain, and yet she's telling you what to do and, quote, "You've been a bad boy." Now, honestly, when I hear all of this, I get a very Dexter-like take on this version of Harley Quinn. It sounds like she's going to learn all the secrets of all the various elites of Gotham City, including Bruce Wayne, and then take it upon herself to deliver a form of vigilante justice that might be pretty appropriate for this 1940s era. As we've suggested before, this era in Gotham might not be very comfortable, and I expect some social commentary between the rich and the poor, and that might be exactly where Harley Quinn is seeking her form of justice against Gotham's elite, who basically have it too good. I am really curious on where they go with this take of Harley Quinn. It is an absolute complete departure from the original character, and there is a possibility fans could react negatively if this doesn't work. I like the idea of a more menacing version of the character, and I want her to be dangerous. And although physically that's pretty tough against somebody like the Batman, mentally and psychologically, well, that could be quite interesting, and the fact that she views herself as somewhat of a Robin Hood makes her a completely more interesting villain, because the best villains are villains who think they're heroes. We only have a couple more weeks before Batman Caped Crusader drops. We're going to cover every episode on this channel and do a complete breakdown. Make sure you hit your like and subscribe buttons, ring the bell to get all the updates, and we'll make sure we bring you all the Batman news.